Hey y'all, it's your girl Kiana and I'm back with another video. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when I upload another video. Today is going to be another reaction video and I'm going to be reacting to Kevinsamuels' video when he's talking to another young woman. This is still a part of the Modern Woman in a Woman's View series. So if you have not already checked out the other videos, go ahead and continue watching this one and then check out my other ones. Even if you agree or disagree, leave your comment down below. We all want to talk about it, okay? And I'm gonna jump right into the video.
Bonnet Chronicles, baby.
Bonnet Chronicles, baby.
So, what age should a woman start? What age should a woman start lowering her price?
I don't think a woman should lower her price. Period. Like,
Oh, okay. Why?
I feel like God is gonna elevate you in every
No, see,
level.
hold on. If you pay attention when I said God already came down and tapped you on your shoulder and said
I
that.
don't. No, I'm serious. I feel like
I'm serious too.
should
God has.
never-
Okay, are you in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Let me
Oh
tell you
my
something, sweetheart. I lived in Dallas most of my adult life, and God ain't got nothing to do with our natural choices in relationships. Go ask T.D. Jakes. Go ask Freddie Haynes. Go ask Tony Evans. Go down to IBOC and ask. Go ask any preacher there, and I will tell you, God ain't got nothing to do with our natural choices.
God has a lot to do with everything.
No, it doesn't.
Actually.
Because if he did, then he'd be responsible for this mess right now. Marriage is a natural choice. Jesus ain't your husband.
I think that God does not have anything to do with the choices that people make. People make their choices just because they feel like, what will God do? God wouldn't make a bad choice. You know, he died on the cross for our sins for a reason.
You picked the right one. I grew up in the church. This ain't gonna happen.
Oh my God. No, but
And you
I
think
agree
that
with
women-
you. I totally agree.
But women shouldn't. You say she shouldn't lower her value.
I
Outside
feel like
God,
women,
why?
okay, look, honestly, I agree with you about women should get married early. Because I was actually engaged and all of that at 23 in my early prime. And and then things happened. We was together until I was about 26 and now I'm 31. Single,
Who ended
no kids.
Who ended the engagement?
I did.
Something I've noticed about a lot of these women that he talked to, if they were engaged before or if they were married, women are usually the ones to break up the relationship. Men usually want to work it out, and because they have no idea what's going wrong in the relationship, women 9 times out of 10 are the ones to mess it up or break it up.
No, he was.
So 3 people
I don't wanna
before.
tell
So
my
3
personal-
people earlier to the sister 3 calls earlier. Remember I said how many times you hear me talk to a sister in her early 20s? She's had a long-term relationship or a fiance and it ended.
Yeah, but he wasn't for me.
Okay.
I didn't want to waste any more time. Like, I feel like
So-
he wasn't for me.
So what's the purpose of marriage?
I feel like it's a foundation. I feel like it's a business partner. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like.
So if you believe that, then what does God have to do with it? You make a practical decision in business.
I feel like you have to marry somebody that elevates you. I feel like a marriage is a partnership.
What
You
did I
don't
say
think
earlier,
that?
guys? What did I say earlier, guys? I hate this partnership term.
I feel like marriage is about family,
You can't make it up.
love.
It ain't about love. It's about
What's
duty and
wrong with you?
responsibility.
What do you mean
What's
about
wrong
love?
with me? I grew up right. What's wrong with me is I grew up right. Marriage is about duty. It's not about your flighty love and all that stuff that comes and goes with the wind.
So you don't think you need
Hold
love?
on, listen. Were your grandparents or your great-grandparents married for 30, 40, 50 years?
Yeah.
You think that was love?
My granny said it was love.
No, your granny told you it was love because that's just what you wanted to believe. That was duty.
A lot of people don't realize that with marriages, it's a lot of ups and downs. Like Kevinsamuels is saying, it's duty. You have a duty to take care of your responsibilities. Your family is your responsibility, although women are to provide the love and security in the household. Being married and being in a relationship overall is not always butterflies in your stomach. It's not always green grass. Sometimes it's going to be some lows, like some hard lows, and then you're gonna have some highs, but that's all a part of being in a relationship.
It was duty. And see,
I don't know,
the funny thing is,
but
your grandmother got married at what age?
this is 2021.
Your grandmother got married at, hold on. Your grandmother got married at what age?
She was young, like she was about
Right.
20, 21.
Exactly.
She's saying that, yeah, it's 2021. That was back in the day. How do you think that their relationships back in the day worked? Because they knew that it was a duty. The fact that today is 2021, a lot of women don't even understand or know exactly what they need. They just always think, well, this man ain't doing it for me how I want it. This man ain't doing it for me. You're not gonna get what you need if you keep saying, well, he couldn't do it for me. Just be single at this point.
And the only thing that's happened in 2021 is you women are all outside of your natural order.
But my
This is
granny
why you're
taught
dying
me to marry
alone.
early. My
Huh?
granny taught me to marry early.
Exactly. She told you, but
She
you're
told me to marry early.
but in 2021, especially in the Black community, Black women
Trying to charge this.
are living according to their own calendar, doing what you want to do.
No, you can't just marry anybody. Or would you marry anybody?
See, that's a
can't have a
disingenuous.
long
That's not a
time.
That's a disingenuous question. The question is this: are you a wife?
You can't just wife
Are you a
anybody.
wife?
I'm everything.
No.
I'm
Are you a
loyal.
wife? That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Okay.
I am-
He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains the favor with the Lord. And I'm telling you right now, you may be a lot of things, but the woman I'm talking to right now may be funny, but you're not a wife.
Why you say that?
Watch the replay, man. What is a wife's? You talking about partnership and elevating. What is a wife's role?
You're
Especially
telling me
Christian.
that marriage is not about love.
It's not.
It is.
No, it's not. What
So you
was
don't have
Eve?
to be
What was
involved.
Eve's purpose? Your job as a wife is to be what?
You have to be a great. You can't be putting me on the spot. I feel like a wife has to put
I'm
God
talking to a
first.
30-year-old woman that says influencer marketing professional.
Yeah, I feel like a wife has to put her family first. I feel like a wife has to know how to cook, clean, loyalty, communication, and most importantly, know God. Like, I feel like a wife has to teach her children how
Okay,
to.
you want to go? So we're going to do Christian marriage, do we?
You don't feel like you need God in a marriage?
No. I just want to be clear. So when I start going in on Christian marriage, you don't start going sideways on me.
I don't know. I just feel like
See, that's the point, sweetheart. You don't know. And as a Christian Black woman, you should know. A woman's job, Eve's job, was to be a helpmeet to Adam. That's your job. Your role on the planet is a man. Not your career, not your
as a
job.
man,
Take it up with your God. You don't like it.
you know what's so crazy? Honestly, this is my first time being on your page. I've been hearing about you. And
But the
somebody
thing
told
is,
me
but
to
the thing
come on your
is,
page.
but the thing is, so many Black women, you don't take relationships, marriage, life seriously. It's a game. It's a joke.
No,
That's
I
why-
do take my relationship.
That's why it can be this flighty stuff about love. Let me ask you a question, serious question. At 31 years old, do you think you're as serious as a 31-year-old as your grandmother was when she was 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
If she was as serious as her grandmother, she would not be single right now. Her grandmother got married at a young age and stuck it out and was married for a long time. The fact that she's sitting here thinking that she knows what a woman duty is in a family, in a marriage relationship, but then couldn't answer Kevinsamuels' question, she does not know and have a clue. Otherwise, she would be in the position that her grandma was back in the day, which is married.
I feel like
Do you think the women today? Do you
I
think
feel
the
like
women?
men-
Do you think the women of 2021 are as serious as women their age back 100 years ago?
No,
No, they're not.
because life has changed back.
And it's
life
gotten
has
more
changed.
serious, but you've gotten less serious.
No, I feel like I am serious, but guys, men like to play a lot of games. They don't want the loyal.
No, hold on, no. We're going from, hold on, time out. No, that doesn't work with me. We're going from women to you trying to deflect to men. Women have gotten less serious with more opportunity.
No.
Now,
Men
no.
don't want a loyal woman. They want the.
First of all, understand something.
You gonna cut me off?
Over here, we stay on the subject. The men you decide to let in your bed are your problems. If you get a man that doesn't want to,
men though. That's what's so crazy.
Then where's your husband?
I'm picky. I have a problem. Like I get good men, but I'm very picky. Like I'm picky.
And you can't make
You can do
this
one
shit
thing,
up.
not be
You
ready.
cannot make this up. They're always picky. The super picky women always seem to have the same problem. You can't find them. Then why didn't you marry your fiance?
It's kind of personal. He was like abusive.
And
I can't marry a man that's abusive.
I know how I do with this one. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Of abusive. All right. See, what funny thing is,
He didn't.
the funny thing is, man, if you never watched my platform, you see all the hearts going because
I never watched your
they've
live.
heard this. The men and women have heard these things before. This is new to you, but it's almost like people are sitting there like, dang, he said that. Because it's like, at what age do you feel like you need to start panicking if you're not
right
married?
now?
Okay.
She should have been panicking way before 31. At this point, it's like if you really have the desire to have a family and you already at 31, the fact that she didn't take it seriously before she was, doing whatever she wanted to do from the age 26, that means something. Like you should have been already thinking about that when you broke up with this man that was abusive. Okay, granted, being abusive is not something to tolerate. So I understand that. At the same time, when you broke up with this man, you should have already known that, okay, let me go ahead and get myself together and get a grips on my life. Now I need to really think about what I want.
You actively, do you want to be married?
Yes, I want to have a family. I want marriage. Like
How many kids? Do you want children?
Yes, I want a boy and a girl. Like
How many children would you like?
Huh?
How many children would you like?
2, a boy and a girl.
Do you want to have to work to pay some significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child?
Yes, like, well.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? Not would you, do you want to have to?
I mean.
Do you want to have to work after you're married and pregnant with your child?
I don't want to. I want to relax. I want to have residual income coming in so I won't have to necessarily.
So you don't want to have to work to pay significant bills. You want your husband to have the financial burden.
Yeah. But
how much would a man need? How much would a man need? How much would a man need to make in Dallas to provide a middle class lifestyle for you and 2 children? That means kids can go to a decent private school, or in public school, even a private school, have cars if necessary at 16, go to college and have college people. How much would he need to make annually?
I mean, for Dallas, you can make 6 figures and live pretty much 6 or 7.
How much would he need to make to provide for him, you, and 2 kids?
At least 6 to 7 figures.
No, give me a number. Give me a number. 6 to 7. No,
at least 6 figures.
How much annually? Give me a number, not 6 figures.
I think a good man for Dallas, at least 150 to 175.
He has to replace your salary.
The fact that she kept saying 6 figures kind of blows my mind, because women always think, oh yeah, I need a man that's gonna make 6 figures just because it sounds good.
175 $175,000 will not cut it from 2 kids. I lived in Dallas for 12 years.
So
Where you going?
how much
Where you
is it?
going? No. You're talking about closer to $250,000. Okay. Do you care if
That's
your
just
husband's
his
black? Do you
income
care if your
alone.
husband is black or not?
You know what's crazy? My mom said I'm gonna marry a white guy.
Do you want your husband to be black?
I don't know.
Do you want your children to be black?
Whoever you talking about, God, but whoever God send me, that's a good
No,
man.
this ain't got nothing to do with God. See,
I prefer black
do you
men.
want your, okay, what percentage of black men earn, or what percentage of men earn over 6 figures in this country?
I don't know.
Guess.
65%.
Earn over 6 figures? 65%, so close to 7 out of 10 men in this country earn $100,000 or more.
Are you gonna say 55%?
This is why I said you're not serious. Because you can't be serious if you think 50 to 60% of men in this country earn $100,000. When you live in Dallas and you know the minimum wage is $7-something an hour.
People,
Ma'am, 10%. 10%.
10%.
31-year-old woman, yes, 10%. And the men who earn $250,000 or more, we're talking closer to 3%.
Oh, I didn't
Now,
know.
the question is, what does a man making that kind of money want from a woman?
I mean, I feel like they want a family and a foundation.
They can get that with any woman. What do they want from the individual woman?
I feel like they.
She ain't taking it serious, y'all. She ain't taking it serious. She really wanted to be married. She would already know these things to know that I need to make myself wife material.
They want somebody they can trust, somebody that's loyal, somebody
Cooperativeness.
Huh?
Cooperativeness.
I mean, I can be cooperative. I mean, I listen. I'm peaceful. I'm not argumentative.
Man, the man who's making the kind of money you're talking about is a man who's highly prized by all women. Are you prepared to share your man?
I heard you say something about high value men like to have women as options or something like that. You were saying.
I said we don't cheat. They exercise.
Yeah, we don't cheat. We do.
Well, he's making. What does the average man in this country make? The average black man in this country makes $40,500. If he's making $250, he's making 6 times what the average black man gets. Should he get 6 times the women?
So you saying if I meet a guy that makes?
I'm just asking you some basic questions. If you got a guy in the top 3% of men, if you land him, do you think, what are you bringing to the table that's so great and wonderful that would equate to his? What is he bringing, and what are you bringing?
I already know because I already met a guy that was high value, and you are correct about that. They do want to be with multiple women because I feel like I don't bring enough to the table as of right now. I don't have enough going on for him to just be satisfied.
What does he want?
With just me.
Well,
I feel
you know what they want.
Man.
There's one thing that they do want is nothing. What they want ain't nothing you can get out in the corporate world. Your grandma had it. You should have listened to it.
What?
Fit, feminine, friendly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why women kind of get their minds all in a jumble. She's sitting here saying, oh, well, I bring peace. I know how to be quiet. I bring all of these things. But when Kevinsamuels is saying that he knows what high value men want from women is cooperativeness. And then she's like, well, I don't have everything that I could bring to the table. Then what was all that for? You just say you don't argue, but you just wanted to say something just so you have to have the light shined on you. You know, she was just speaking just because she knew that it would probably be something that she would want to hear. She's talking just to be talking. And if you sit here and listen to what Kevinsamuels is saying, she should have listened to her grandmother. If her grandmother was saying, well, honestly though, her grandmother was telling her that marriage was about love, and she should have asked, well, what does that entail from a woman? Because one day I want to be a wife and have children like you did. What do it really take to be a wife?
Cooperative, submissive, learn how to say yes, get married earlier. See, the problem is modern women like yourself think you can get out here and get jobs, careers, this and that, think you can bring something to the table to offset with the kind of men you want. They don't care about that. They'll hook up with you, they'll have sex with you, then you get mad when they go marry the girl who's on fries at McDonald's because she knows how to cooperate. She knows how to do it. She's not talking about partners and love. She realized that, guess what? If I'm lucky enough to get a man that's going to be making the kind of money to sit me down somewhere, I'm going to love him. I'm going to worship his dirty drawers. I'm not going to worry about what he's doing as long as he's taking care of me at home. That's not the way modern women think.
I mean, you are right.
Modern women do not think like that at all. And I think it comes from women not having enough role models and examples of relationships like her grandmother to actually show what a woman is supposed to do in a relationship. Modern women always think, well, this is the new day and age. I can have my degree. I can do, whatever I want to with my life and actually have an education and then get married. 9 times out of 10, a lot of men really don't care for a woman to work. They want you to stay at home and taking care of the kids and teaching the children and cooking and cleaning and creating a peaceful home and having love in the home. That's where the love comes from.
So what you do is you go get an average man making $20 an hour, and then y'all go to it. Why'd you just laugh at half the black men in this country?
Because you are kind of right, because I was dating a high value guy and I was quiet, I was peaceful, I didn't run my mouth, I was submissive until I started running my mouth and like getting emotional and catching feelings. That's when I ran them off.
So
exactly, high value men do not like that. They want to know that you can be 100% quiet, submissive, and you know what? You don't have to be completely quiet. You can, speak your mind, but in a respectable way. A lot of women don't speak with respect. A lot of women, especially the modern women really speak, they laugh at you when you telling them something that's serious. They make smirks on their face, like they making all type of facial expressions and just making you look like a fool, a clown. And it's like, I'm being serious while you sitting here taking me as a joke. That's why he left her. They want to know that you will always be that way in the relationship, quiet and submissive, and you're not going to just do that just to put up a front. Men do not want women to put up a front. If you like that, you like that. If you not, show me that from day one so I won't even have to waste my time with you. That's what a lot of modern women don't understand. You put up this front, oh, I can be like this, I can be this sweet woman that you want. And then when the man see how you really are, then they like, okay, well, damn, that was a waste of my time. I could have been with somebody else. That's why a lot of men usually have options, because one woman is usually trying to play him while it's all these other women out here that actually obtain those personality traits that he really wants from a woman that he loves. And then you sitting here just playing games with him. That ain't gonna fly by, especially with a grown, high value man. That ain't gonna fly by.
Yeah. Remember when I said modern women are high value home wreckers? You wrecked your own home.
I wrecked it, yeah. And he was a good dude. I was a good woman too. Like for my birthday, like he was supposed to go to Mexico.
Good women don't. If we go to the Bible, a good woman doesn't bring chaos into her own home. Better to live on the roof than live in the house of a contentious woman. See, I can do this all day long, man. But bottom line is this: Women like yourself today are convenient Christians. You want God to do what he does, but you're not doing what God commanded or ordained for you to do. You're not living like a Christian woman. You're not. You can't say you are.
I mean, I'm not perfect.
But them Cupid doll eyelashes right there, saying that you can't bring God into it if you're not going to do your part. Because at the end of the day, this is back and forth, back and forth. The 31 will turn to 32, will turn to 33, will turn to 35. And next thing you know, you'll be in a geriatric pregnancy and then past that. Because right now, you cannot say you're actively dating somebody seriously that's a high value man that is seriously considering proposing and making you his wife. That's not happening. So time is going on and on and on. And at what point do you ladies, or you think you need to get serious and start realizing the shit I've done before ain't working, the things I believe sound good to my girlfriends, but the men that I want ain't getting with that.
Exactly. And like I said before, you know, modern women don't understand that. The men that you want are not gonna go for that. You know, Kevinsamuels has actually brought a lot of good points to the Black community as far as men and women. And a lot of men that may have been okay with the woman talking back and all that, oh, they stepped their game up. I'm sure they have, because they're like, why am I gonna sit here and settle for less when I can have an actual woman, a good woman, while all these other women out here are just acting as little girls as if I'm their dad, talking back to me? That ain't gonna fly by. I really think that, you know, modern women really need to get their stuff together. For real. They do. She's saying, you know, she wants a husband. Well, you have to play as a wife already. And not just play. I'm talking about actually like in the role as a wife and have the mindset as a wife before you can even be in a relationship and find your husband. I really hope you guys liked this video. Go ahead and hit that like button, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to share your opinion, your thoughts, go ahead and leave them down in the comment area. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification next to it so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I am doing a series on modern women in a woman's view. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.